covered your financial loss, but I brought you back a piece of true value. I got your chronometer back." He theatrically presented the gleaming, golden watch, its impossible luster undimmed. Bart took it, his face a complex mixture of profound surprise and renewed, almost reverent appreciation for its undeniable beauty. "My chronometer? Oh, my goodness, Sergeant, you actually retrieved it. It's so pretty, it is." "Yeah," Rocky said, his voice laced with uncharacteristic softness, a strange, paternal pride gleaming in his eyes as he looked at Bart. "And see that you take good care of that. Bumble, a chronometer like that, a piece of genuine galactic artistry, can last you a lifetime. It's a heritage piece now." Bart, suddenly remembering the dark cloud of earlier, his brow furrowed slightly. "Sergeant, sir, what about it being stolen? You know, like you said earlier. Did he explain that to you?" Rocky waved a dismissive hand, a confident, slightly arrogant smirk playing on his lips. "Oh, there's nothing to worry about there. Private. Just a misunderstanding. We had a little talk. That Silas Serpentile and IA rather illuminating and highly educational. Discussion on the complex intricacies of galactic merchandising and Havalian retail, you might say." "You did, Sergeant?" Bart asked, genuinely impressed by Rocky's ability to engage in such high-level discourse. "Yeah," Rocky confirmed, beaming, reveling in his intellectual victory over the smooth con man. He then theatrically unveiled the magnificent fur piece from its luxurious velvet wrapping, holding it up like a priceless trophy. The silver-frosted fur shimmered and swayed, a vision of opulence and glamour. And, as a testament to our newfound mutual respect and a symbol of his transparent business model, I made a little investment with sly Sidney Silas myself. Just feast your eyes on that, Bumble, huh? What do you think of that?" Bart gasped, his jaw dropping for the third time in as many hours. His eyes bulged, almost literally popping out of his head. "Oh, my stars above and beyond, the fur piece, a garment of pure, shimmering luxury. How in the world could you afford a thing like that?" "Sergeant, it looks like it costs a king's ransom." Rocky winked, brimming with smug satisfaction, reveling in the moment of unexpected triumph. "Simple, Bumble, elementary, my dear private, low overhead, and the principle of high volume turnover. It's all about leverage. You see, the subtle art of the deal. This ain't just any fur piece, private. This, my astute observer, is a genuine, ranch-grown fox from the glacial farms of Omicron Prime, the most exclusive fur-producing world in the known galaxy," he told me. "Man, it sure looks great, Sergeant," Bart exclaimed, his natural exuberance always lurking just beneath the surface of any personal distress, fully returning. "Miss Penelope's gonna just love it. She surely will. It'll make her glow like a twin-sun nebula." "Yeah, I just can't wait till Penny sees this," Rocky agreed, gazing at the fur with the wistful adoration of a lover already imagining the dazzling reaction. "It'll make up for that dreadful box of cheap synthetic bath salts I got her for her last birthday. She wasn't too crazy about them, if I'm being perfectly honest with myself. Bumbo, she said, they smelled faintly of recycled garbage processing units." "It sure will, Sergeant. It surely will," Bart agreed wholeheartedly. "It truly is magnificent. Must have cost you a fortune, Sergeant. A literal mountain of credits. It must have." Rocky chuckled, preening. "Guess, Bumble. What do you, a connoisseur of fine bargains, think it costs a sophisticated man of galactic commerce such as myself, who understands the secrets of the marketplace?" Bart pondered this for a moment, his brow furrowed in earnest calculation. "Well, Sergeant, my sister back home, Maybelle, she's got one that's not near as purty as this, not half as luxurious, and it cost her about $200, or 200 credits, as we say here in the Alliance. That was a big purchase for her. It was." Rocky's chest swelled with pride, his smile practically blinding. 49 credits, 95 centi-credits, Private Bartholomew Bumble. "Yes, you heard me right. And that, my friend, includes a free, comprehensive lifetime cleaning service from an affiliated galactic dry cleaner, a bargain for the ages." Bart's eyes bulged, his jaw once again threatening to dislodge completely. 49 credits, 95 centi-credits for that. Golly, well, how in the world could they sell you a snazzy-looking fur like that for so little? Sergeant, it's magnificent. It's impossible. It defies all known laws of interstellar economics. Rocky slapped Bart lightly on the back, a knowing, condescending smirk on his face. Well, obviously, Private Bumble, my dear fellow. You still don't quite understand the ins and outs of modern-day galactic merchandising. It's all about strategic leverage, wholesale acquisition, and that crucial concept of high-volume turnover. You're too simple, Bart, too focused on the small picture. 49 credits, 95 centicredits, Sergeant, Bart repeated, shaking his head in utter disbelief, the words resonating with his inherent terrible pragmatism. Sounds impossible to my ears. It does, almost like a magical illusion. Look, Bumble, I'll explain it to you, though I fully expected to go right over that perpetually open head of yours, bypassing your comprehension completely, Rocky said, now feeling like a wise, all-knowing guru sharing profound cosmic truths with a slightly dull accent. When you buy a fur like this downtown at one of those high-class, pretentious orbital establishments, you pay for a lot of extras. Extravagant overheads, fancy display windows, holographic fashion models, complimentary synthampane that nobody really wants, all those unnecessary markups and frivolous expenses. But when you deal with a straight shooter, a man of integrity, a no-nonsense operator like Sly Sidney Silas, you forget all that. You cut out the entire parasitic middle. It's like dealing directly with the fox itself, as it were, at the source of its fur production. Utter efficiency. Bart pondered this profound explanation, his face a canvas of deep, furrowed thought, struggling to grasp the complex machinations of galactic commerce. Well, I'm surely happy for you, Sergeant. I truly am. This is a grand day indeed. I sure would like to see Miss Penelope's face when you give her that package. She's gonna just light up like a supernova. She will. Pure, unadulterated joy. When are you gonna give it to her, Sergeant Roquefort, sir? Bart pressed, eager for the happy culmination of events, the romantic unveiling of Rocky's discerning taste. Rocky adjusted the fur over his arm with a confident, almost arrogant swagger, already envisioning the admiring glances. Well, Bart, my loyal private, I thought I'd take her to the Astro Lounge tonight. It's got that wonderfully romantic, dim nebula lighting. You see, the perfect setting for a grand gesture, and I'll give it to her there. In front of everyone. That'll truly impress her. I wager she'll be utterly speechless. Well, I'd give anything to see her face light up, Sergeant. I truly would. Bart exclaimed, his eyes wide with a longing to witness true romance. Well, tonight, at the Astro Lounge, Bumble, that's where you'll see it happen, Rocky declared, his chest puffed out, already imagining Penelope's adoring gaze and the envious whispers from the other patrons. Gosh, Sergeant, if you don't mind, Bart ventured, his voice a hopeful, tentative whisper, his eyes sparkling with a desperate desire to observe pure happiness. I'd like to be there, just to see you give it to her. That's all. I won't interfere or do nothing to cause trouble. I'll just sit quietly, unobtrusively, and watch the happiness unfold. Maybe sip a refreshing synth-orange juice, all by myself in a corner. Rocky hesitated, a fleeting internal battle raging within him. Bart's presence at a romantic evening out was, to put it mildly, usually a foolproof recipe for unforeseen disaster, accidental chaos, and profound public humiliation. But he was so genuinely, purely eager, and perhaps, just perhaps, seeing the genuine, uncomplicated reaction of such an unblemished connoisseur of simple joys would, perversely, enhance Penelope's delight, magnifying her happiness in an almost comedic way. Or, at the very least, Bart could serve as a useful, if utterly distracting, buffer if Penelope didn't quite love the fur as much as Rocky hoped she would. He would sit in a far corner, he reasoned. He couldn't do that much damage. Be my guest, Rocky finally said, a mischievous, perhaps even slightly deranged, grin playing on his lips. Just don't say a single, solitary word, understand, not a peep, just be a quiet, appreciative observer of galactic romance. Don't even think about causing trouble. Right, Sergeant, you got it, Bart chirped, practically vibrating with excitement, completely oblivious to the thinly veiled apprehension in Rocky's